Yeah, well, the tone as far as this morning goes, a lot of people are kind of anticipating what would the rest of Dawn Richard's testimony look like, and especially more so, how would the cross-examination and how would Diddy's defense attorneys kind of be able to pull apart essentially her credibility. As far as just everyone inside the courtroom today, it doesn't look like there was that big kind of present for the defendant side that we've seen last week, especially when we came to day one and even day two of testimony, and that we didn't see any of Diddy's children inside that courtroom, which I think is a little big and a little not big at the same time.
Because they got tired of hearing about people nutting all over their father, yo.
Son,
how many times you gonna come to court and hear about people skeeting on your dad? Diddy's out there.
Diddy is not out there, man.
Diddy's about to come home. They said it's a small, slight, very small possibility. Diddy shot went crazy today. They just finished proceedings for the day. The girl, what's the girl name? Dawn Richards. She was on the stand today from the Danity Kane girl.
You have to explain who Dawn Richards is.
Dawn Richards is from Danity Kane. She said
that's a group, right? That was one of Diddy's groups.
Yeah,
right?
One of Diddy's groups was a bunch of random bros. He probably
this not the Dirty Money girls. This not them.
It might be. I don't know. I get him. He had a lot of lesser groups that never really blew.
Like not
Total
making the
or
band.
112, or, you know what I mean?
Right.
The band ain't what the band boy had. What that one song, Bad Boy this, Bad Boy that.
No, they had the TV show. That's
yeah,
how
but
they
I'm talking about so far as
popularity.
music. It wasn't a lot going on. You know, Diddy definitely sign you. He'll sign you, but what's gonna happen after that? Who knows?
But he gonna milk you though. He gonna sign. He gonna milk you.
All over
Right.
Right. All right, just a little bit of breakdown of what happened today at the Diddy trial. So people saying he might got shot up getting up out of there.
He
man.
might beat it.
Not beat it. They say he might get some bail. They might let him go sleep in a good bed for the last couple nights of the trial.
In Cassie's testimony was that before the intercontinental freak-off that we've all seen the video from, she initiated the freak-off in a text message, but here's what's interesting. She had testified originally that she didn't want to do it because she had a music premiere. However, there is a text message where she tells him, we can make it a short freak-off, we just need to be there for a few hours, we can take Valium and hydrate afterwards so that way we can continue on.
They can take Valium and do what, son?
Hydrate afterwards. IV drip, nigga. That's what they do.
They got one of the Camelbacks with the joint.
Nigga, that's what they do. You ain't see that joint with him and his mother? When him and his mother was sitting up getting the drip? They was dripping. They was sitting up there dripping with the white
fingernails?
With the white fingernail polish.
I don't know.
Talking about how she could touch the ground, both hands, palms on the ground.
Black. They say that's not his mom's, though.
They said it's probably his aunt. She was fucking his father or something. I don't know. You know how that bitch should be going.
No, I don't.
You heard of shit like that.
Yeah,
and then we got this nigga Secret Service Sam. He be down there every day. Shout out to Secret Service Sam.
Shout out them.
He was a real Secret Service agent at first.
Stop lying.
And he not well, at least he got a wife and kids. I don't know. He might still be, but I thought he was.
Nah, this is right. The way he speak, right?
Yeah.
Nah, this is the one that Diddy sent the people to his house, right? He knocked on his back.
Right. I forgot about that. They came around his house like, look, I didn't stop on that shit.
He like, yo, hold up, man. I'm gonna
just before this even jumped off.
Right.
He was because he bubbling even more now, but back then,
Secret Service Sam. Yep, they
came around his house.
Should I be concerned?
Right. He's like, nigga, wait a minute. All right, here we go. Secret Service Sam. He tells us a little bit about how Dawn Richards got destroyed on the stand this day. They said he gave her a hard time, and then I'll have another more in-depth article after that. Here we go.
Dawn Richard was destroyed on the stand today. Miss Westmoreland was asking her, so did you pretend to do, D's with Diddy? And she said yes. She said, oh, so that was a...
What's D's?
I don't know. D's nuts.
D's nuts? Right, probably.
Nah.
But probably in a way.
That's not right.
Who put the P in P. Diddy?
Facade. She said, have you seen Diddy do the boog shug? She said she never told the government that she saw him...
He was saying D like for Uggs. Got it? For the Uggs. Come on, put the word together. It's YouTube, nigga.
Okay, I got it.
All right, here we go. Start it over. Here we go, y'all.
Miss Westmoreland was asking her, so did you pretend to do, D's with Diddy? And she said yes. She said, oh, so that was a facade.
So she was fake sniffing the blow? Wasting this nigga blowing his shit off?
The pink? Wasting all the pink?
That's why you got slapped. You was pretending to do the D.
I don't know, man.
You was pretending to do Uggs.
Allegedly. He
allegedly slapped you for allegedly blowing his pink cocaine all over the goddamn shit.
Right, it's about 3,000.
This is Kool-Aid, bitch. What the fuck? You know how hard it is to find pink?
Son, stop, man.
She said, have you seen Diddy do the boog shug? She said she never told the government that she saw him do the boog shug. You told the government you never saw him do the boog shug. testimony has changed quite a few times, Miss Westmoreland said. As time goes on, your story seems to change. And Dawn literally said yes.
So somebody lying.
Somebody lying.
Somebody basically.
No, you're supposed to believe her feelings. It changed.
Yeah, well, the tone as far as this morning goes, a lot of people are kind of anticipating what would the rest of Dawn Richard's testimony look like, and especially more so, how would the cross-examination and how would Diddy's defense attorneys kind of be able to pull apart essentially her credibility. As far as just everyone inside the courtroom today, it doesn't look like there was that big kind of present for the defendant side that we've seen last week, especially when we came to day 1 and even day 2 of testimony, in that we didn't see any of Diddy's children inside that courtroom, which I think is a little big and a little not big at the same time.
Because they got tired of hearing about people nutting all over their father, yo.
Son,
How many times you gonna come to court and hear about people skeeting on your dad?
They didn't say that.
That's when they left. You should say.
The court the other day, what did they say the other day? That Cassie was doing what?
I don't know what.
She was
that
rubbing
the piss
jizz-
drinking day?
she was
Oh, right.
rub-
She was rubbing the jizz on the nipples. That's when the kids rolled out. It was like, I keep skeeting on my father. I gotta sit here and listen to this. I know I wouldn't stand around and listen to that shit, nigga. Fuck out of here. I don't see how any of the family. I told family, y'all don't have to.
Yeah, y'all don't have to attend this week.
Day 1 through 6, y'all can just, you know what I'm saying, get back and start talking financial.
Yeah, just keep.
We saw images over this weekend that the twins were in during prom season. They were in their prom dresses and that sort. Not 100% sure where the sons are in this kind of picture, as far as are they on the West Coast again, because the twins are about to graduate. So it's unclear why the family presence wasn't so big as it has been for day 1 and day 2. As far as Diddy himself, though, it seems like that didn't necessarily faze him that much. I assume that he, looks forward to seeing his family inside that courtroom, but maybe understanding that they had other obligations. He didn't seem too bothered by that or anything like that. So as far as him being inside that courtroom, it was still the same old Diddy that we've seen, kind of in the same old outfit that we've seen.
Yeah, same old outfit, the jail outfit. He got 10 of them. They just all the same color.
And then as well too,
I'll tell you what, if he beat this case, yo, it's gonna be lit.
Yeah.
So what, a party?
Somebody gonna be slapped.
Ain't no more the celebrities gonna be there, but it's gonna be full of regular people.
Yeah.
All them niggas, Secret Service Sam, all them, you think they ain't going to the party?
he was wearing a tan sweat.
Got any lotion left? Any baby oil left, nigga?
What would it look like once Dawn Richard got back on the stand? And let me tell you something, Jesse, when I saw her on the stand today, and even on Friday as well too, she appeared like she just didn't want to be there. You could tell that she was very uncomfortable, especially talking about her recollection of her time that she had worked with Diddy, her time after working with Diddy, especially during the cross-examination part. I thought that maybe she would get a little emotional because she just appeared maybe a little nervous, maybe a little intimidated, not necessarily sure, but she was very soft-spoken while she was on that stand today answering some of.
Is she the one that they said wasn't going to come at first? It was missing?
I believe
that's probably her, right? She probably, I didn't want to be here in the first place.
Read that caption right there.
It says, P. Diddy X trafficking trial, USA versus Sean Combs.
Damn, USA.
Yeah, it's
versus the whole United States.
The state of New York. Or
right. They got the whole United States.
Whole USA
versus
this nigga.
Diddy might beat, son. If Diddy beat this, he Teflon, son.
He Teflon. I'm telling you, you're going to come out and it's going to be hella pay. A lot of you niggas getting slapped.
Pino.
A lot of you niggas get slapped in the mouth. You know Diddy ain't no whore. He look like it.
Yeah, but
he not.